Chosen ones, listen up. They are watching you, family, because they know that you are doing better. Chosen ones, they can smell it, they could see it, they could sense it, and they know, family, they know that you're doing better. And so, listen up, family. It's like many people felt like you were uh, frequently in distress. They felt like you were oftentimes in a dilemma, a pickle, a bad situation, time and time again, over and over. Like you had them. You were going through that phase in your life where you have reoccurrent situations that's unlike. It's like little holes, like a pocket in your life that you typically trip and fall in, like the same thing over and over again. And the universe wouldn't let you swim with a hole in your boat. You feel me? Simply said. You know what I'm saying? You think about physics, you think about anything. That's just how it works. Like the universe, it forcing people to fill that hole. You know what I'm saying? To fill that blank area in their life. Like so, that hole may be anything for people. It may be addiction. It may be drama. It may be your mommy issues. It may be father issues. It may be homelessness. It may be uh, girlfriend boyfriend issues. You know what I'm saying? It may be a past relationship. It may just be simple depression. It may be anxiety, fear. You know what I'm saying? And so the way the world works, chosen ones, is that it forces people to face those things. And by facing it, it's not necessarily what you think. When you think of the word facing something and you think of the terms of facing something, you actually think of like fighting or overcoming or fighting or like dictatorship or like ruling. And it kind of is that, but it's not physical. You feel me? It's certainly emotional. It's certainly 100% emotional. Like, and you'll be surprised. You're like, dang, like, chosen ones. You're like, especially us as men, we're like, you mean to tell me some of the most gruesome moments in my life were uh, dependent on, it came from my emotional weaknesses? And it's like, yeah, bro, like people can't even control you no other way. Like they can't even control you no other way. You would never have been controlled. You know what I'm saying? Why you think you was so dominant all your life? You know what I'm saying? How why you think you was winning for so long before this phase? But this phase, like emotions, see, when you're a physical creature, you look at physicality. So you're used to seeing uh texture. You're used to seeing elements and material, like, but like when you think about emotions, it's completely invisible. Like I could be mad right now. Like y'all don't wouldn't know. Y'all wouldn't know what I'm feeling because the emotions could be at a percentage. Like it could be at like a percentage could be like a 25% mad right now. Like I could be like a 15, 10, 5, and because it's at a 5 or 3%, it still holds weight. But it holds like a silent weight, you know what I'm saying, that you can't see. So it's like family, like a lot of people right now, they know like, oh, this person is turning their life around. This person is actually working on themselves. This person is actually like, you know what I'm saying, getting up, going outside, smelling fresh air, like just doing little things, but little things that bring balance. It counteracts negativity. Like it, you know what I'm saying? Like because most of y'all family are adults, meaning y'all over 18 family, and that mean that technically you are on your own. Like, and even if you live with somebody or not, you are on your own. And because you're on your own, you got to ask yourself, like, what are the elements that I need? What are the only elements? Like, what is the standard for me to be an adult that I am. Like, what's my standard for my lifestyle? Like, when I think about a lifestyle design, it's literally having a standard. Like, most people don't have a standard, so they fall into what, you know, they fall into like sharing space with people. They they fall into like that's the main one. Like where there is no shared space, there is no arguments. Family, like when you're in your own car, are you arguing with somebody? No. You know what I'm saying? It's the shared space a lot of the times that be the thing.
Genuine job.
It be the thing, family, that be counteracting everything you're trying to do with yourself. And so people be surprised when they people either be stunned, surprised, or shocked when they see people who got their life under control. Know what I'm saying? Think about a guy who never could get his girlfriend under control. When he come across a relationship with a guy who has his girlfriend under control, he like, how is he doing that? You feel me? Like it's the same thing with the chosen ones. It's like when you're invested in creating a lifestyle for yourself that is specific, it's like people don't understand like how is this person so calm, cool, collected every time. It's like really it's like you put in effort and thought, you know what I'm saying? You put in premeditated thought to how you want to have a more comfortable fitting life, you know what I'm saying? It's that simple, like, but it's not more complicated than that, you know what I'm saying? It's actually, when they tell you to manifest and stuff, they tell you to visualize, right? And it's really your third eye, you know what I'm saying? It's really having your ability up here to see with more texture to it. Like how exactly do how the more exact, meaning percentages, the more exact that you see things for yourself. Like, and it sounds crazy when it's like when you're trying to do what I'm telling you to do, but you're like at a point in your life where it's like, what do you mean? Like, you mean to tell me if I think about and I see this picture in my head that I'm just gonna be like them YouTubers and I'm gonna have 1,000 subscribers, and that's not gonna happen overnight. So what is he talking about? And it's not like that. It's not really. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like the little things snowball into the bigger thing. So if you working on your health, all you gotta do is stop eating first, which is free, costs no money. It doesn't mean that you have to buy Whole Foods store. You don't have to be the manager. You don't have to buy their store. You don't have to buy stores that sell fruit. You don't have to do anything really outside of your budget for real, for real. And that's the part that's psychologically funny. And it's like a joke. It's like that's the joking part. That's the part that hurts your ego. Your ego hurts a little bit. But then you think about it, you say, okay, well that's got to be my standard because I don't got no money, so my standard got to be the fasting. And then he said, okay, one step up from that would be what buying a watermelon once a week or something like that, twice a week. You're not going to starve and die if you're getting two watermelons out of 7 days of a week, maybe on Wednesday and maybe on Friday. Watermelon, like a big watermelon, lasts like 2 3 days. Like, so you're already good, bro. Like, to be honest, like, so like, you got to think in terms of your means, and so like a lot of times that's why a lot of people develop issues in their life or they prolong the issues because they're biting off more than they could chew. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got bad finances, and that's the beginning of your hardships in your life, the financial aspects of your life. Like, and so once that kind of gets polluted, everything else tends to seem like it's not standing firm for you because you don't put no effort into your lifestyle. You could be a straight bum on the corner and start to think this way and start to change it, with a week or a couple months. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not overnight. It's not overnight. So you're going to be more patient once you get it down. Once you know it's not overnight. And you could set a little mark. I feel like I'm going to hit this at this, this point, you know what I'm saying? And it just becomes easier in my opinion, like anything. Everything's a skill, bro. Family, everything's a skill. So it's like when people know like that your energy is different, your glow is different. They know that you're pushing the mark. You know what I'm saying? And so it's no longer a joke. Like people not taking you as a joke right now because it's like you're visualizing things and picturing how you want your life to be. And because you picture it so precisely, it's like things are starting to manifest that way with due time because you're being patient more than you used to be, right? You used to want overnight results. Like that's what kept you immature because you wanted overnight results. But now you're extremely more patient with yourself and you're allowing things to reveal, right? Things want to reveal. Things are gonna reveal for the patient person. The universe wants to reveal things, but it reveals it for the patient person, not for the hasty or the quick or the quick to try. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be slow to try. Like I know that sounds counterintuitive, but you gotta be slow to try. Like if you see that girl, like I'm not saying don't go after it, don't flirt, but if she turn you down, like be slow to try. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter. Like it's not a big deal. Like because you, it's more important that you pick up on. It's more important that you pick up on the timing things. Like just like fishing, bro. Just like fishing, like it's more important that you uh quit trying. Quit trying, bro. You'll notice like things coming to you anyway. Like quit trying. Like things are out there anyway. Things, money is always there. Women always there. Friends are out there. Everything out there. You could be in your house, but still, it's like it's a difference between trying and knowing how to do the thing. Like knowing how to do the skill. Like you don't got to try to know. Like if you know it, you know it. You don't got to try, but put in a little effort don't hurt, but you don't want to do too much because people know that you're on point. You know what I'm saying? You're on point. Like this video, comment, subscribe, and see you on the next video.